Okay, guys, today we will be explaining the truth about orange. No one else knows this, or some people do, but very few know this. And it's time we make this information public. Okay? So the first question is, what is orange? Orange is the true color, and every other color is a fake, a copy that people want you to believe. But God only made one color, and that's orange. Also, shades do exist, like black, white, and gray. Those are all real, but it's just that orange is the only color. Everything else, like green, blue, red, you get it. They're all fake. If every color is fake, prove it. I will be proving that orange is the only color. I'll go through every color and tell you why they're fakes. I'll start with like the easiest ones to tell you that are quite obvious, like brown and pink. I'll get to the hard ones, green and blue. And then eventually I'll get to purple, which has the deepest and darkest secret of them of all the colors. So brown. Brown and pink. Brown is just dark orange, and pink is just orange and white. A lot of you might not believe me, but if you guys try it, then you'll find out it's true. Don't trust the comments. They know nothing, and after they figure it out, they're probably not believable because they're trying to hide the secret. There's a lot of people out here that will try and hide the secret because this is very dangerous information. You cannot share this to anyone. Maybe just because of stuff that I might tell you later in the video. But yeah, brown and pink are both myths, and they both are just orange. Okay. Red and yellow. If you mix red and orange, you'll see that it will just make a different type of orange, like a different shade. A slightly darker, darker orange. And the same can be said for yellow. It's just yellow you get a slightly lighter orange out of. This thing proves that yellow and red are fakes. And just think about that one for a minute. I'll give you like 10 seconds to think. Actually, just pause the video if you want to think about that. But yeah. And then after, I'll move on to blue and green. So blue and green. Blue and green are the same as red and yellow. If you mix blue and orange, blue and orange, or green and orange, then you'll get brown. And brown, as we saw earlier, is just a darker version of orange, which means blue and green are both also different colors and types of oranges. Now, before I get on to this purple, there's some very crazy stuff I need to explain first, and we'll get to purple later. So, next is the history of orange. Well, you might be like, well, why have I not heard of this yet? If it's like the color, if orange is the only color, the only true color, the only one that God created. Well, it's because the only people that do know about it have to keep it a secret. I'll tell more next time. Because of reasons they cannot tell anyone about the truth, so they have to hide it from the the population. And I'll reveal who they are. That's the next slide. But you gotta be ready for this, okay? Painters. The only people that know about this are painters. God told all the painters that orange was the true color, and they should have spread all the information to the other people. But the devil didn't want anyone to know. So he said to all the painters in the world, don't tell anyone the truth. Use purple as a cover-up color to hide the fact that orange existed. So now all the painters have to hide the true color. But now you're like, oh, my brain's hurting. Oh no, I'm dying. Well, now we will need a brain break. Cat, cat, cat. Oh no, I need to full screen this. Cat, 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 cat. Okay, that's enough cat for now. Maybe we'll come back to it if you need any other thing. But now, right before you do that, we will tell you the final part of the story of how orange is the true colors. And in the end, we'll bust some of that stuff into more information about the color orange that you guys might be wondering that I don't have planned yet. But anyways, we will move on to the final slide, and this might hurt your brain, so anyone with weak brains, scroll off right now. Okay, more history of orange. So the painters kept the secret for a long time, like since the very beginning up to now. The very beginning of color. The very beginning of painters, probably. I think color came before painters. Using purple as a cover-up, just in case anyone had the same theory as me. But that means purple is also a fake color, if it was just made up by the devil to try and hide the truth about all orange. But now that I'm revealing this video, we all know. And one extra thing that I didn't write here is that the reason they had the painters had to keep the secret is because the devil would do unspeakable things to anyone who revealed the secret. So now we went through every single color. Brown and pink, all myths. Red and yellow, both myths. Blue and green, also myths. And now, on this slide, revealed that purple is also fake. So now we know that only orange and only orange in the shades are truly exist. And this will answer a quite common question that everyone has been talking about for a long time. The question is, which came first, the color orange or the fruit orange? And the easy answer now is the color orange. If the orange makes all, that means that orange makes the fruit orange as well. Orange makes everything though, which means everything around you is truly just orange. You just can't see it with your human eyes. But they say that that there's some people, not people, but like some like heavenly spirits or whatever, have like eyes that can truly see the truth, and our eyes are just too weak to see the true colors and reveal the truest secret. Now, before yeah, this probably hurts your brain more, so we can watch more cats. Here, we were at 30 seconds. I'll watch like another 10 seconds of cats. Well, that one's pretty. Okay. Oh. Okay. That was pretty much it. We're at the end now. Make sure you don't believe anyone in the comments telling you it's fake. They're probably just maybe if you see this, you might be getting cursed by the devil, so I'm sorry if you do, but I don't know. If you do, just lie for your own safety. Lie that orange is not the real color, but know truthfully inside that the orange is the only color that ever exists. This is the cat we were on. Ooh, that one's got a phone.